front. Oh, sorry, Matt. Hey, how are you? I know. I feel like I didn't know you were behind me. One of the weird things is my head is so big that I have a contact lens in. I have to go check that out now. It is surreal to have your face on the side of any. Yes, yes, it's a little not. Alrighty.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
We outnumber voters 2-1. So anytime you see a voter, surround them.
Look at that.
Oh wait, let's show it. It's got Chinese, it's got me, it's got Kathryn.
Isn't it weird running for mayor? All of this stuff, one week enemies, next week.
Andrew, can I get on?
You are something. I know.
You can't tell me to stop asking
I
questions.
definitely can.
No, it's fine.
I definitely can't. I've learned that. I don't even know why they try. I even try. Hi, Gloria Pesmino. Did Gloria Pesmino get some joint late? Have some joint late.
God, these guys.
You don't know it. Well, I don't speak Chinese. This could be a one.
I'll go find out.
Coming through. Scooter behind you.
Let's rank some people.
Where does everyone get their flyers?
This is Katie from the Wall Street Journal.
Not Roosevelt, not Roosevelt. On Main Street, keep on coming. Past Roosevelt, keep on coming.
Andrew Yang and Kathryn Garcia.
Adam.
Andrew Yang and Kathryn Garcia. Andrew Yang for mayor!
This is Kathryn Garcia.
Garcia. Oh God, you just scared me.
But it's hard to do with a sign.
Get off the road. Get off the road. Keep on moving. Keep on moving.
Garcia!
Wow, look at this.
停了，哎，鼓乐停掉，鼓乐停掉。
Hello, everyone, and thank you for being here today. It is so tremendous to be here. It's so tremendous to be here with so many New Yorkers who are excited to get out and vote. Am I right? We're all here on a beautiful Saturday. And believe it or not, you can go straight from here to your polling place and get your vote counted. You don't even need to wait till Tuesday. Woo! Anytime I'm anywhere with my incredible wife Evelyn, I want to give her all of the thanks and recognition in the world. Baby, do you want to say a couple words?
Thank you so much for coming out today, standing in this heat. We are 3 days away from the most important election for mayor of New York City. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to, okay.
And now we're going to hear from Congresswoman Meng, who represents Queens in the U.S. Congress. Let's give it up for Grace Meng.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Congresswoman Meng, and I'm so honored to be with all of our wonderful community leaders here today to get out the vote. Our Asian American population is the fastest growing in the entire nation, and we need to make sure that our voting rates equal the pace of our population growth. I am incredibly excited to be here with my son, Brandon, as we getting out the youth volunteers for Andrew Yang and Kathryn Garcia. We have seen Andrew win the hearts and minds of New Yorkers all across the city and even in other states as well, because they know he is a common sense candidate for mayor. We need to make sure that we are not just building back our city to where it was the day before the pandemic, but to build it back better, more efficiently, and with common sense. I'm also excited to be here with another candidate, Kathryn Garcia, who has literally been by our sides in our neighborhoods throughout the entire time, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Kathryn has been to neighborhoods in my district in Queens where so many other candidates have probably never been before. And so I'm so excited to watch her continue her leadership on behalf of this great city. So I want to encourage our community, 鼓励大家请在6月22号一定要投票。今年很特别，可以投到5个候选人。我们是希望第一个选杨安泽，第二个选 Kathryn Garcia， 他们一直都在为我们纽约市、为我们华人服务，让我们的声音达到主流的社会，达到City Hall。所以感谢大家，一定要为我们华人争光哈！谢谢。
It is such a thrill to see so many people out here today. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Andrew Yang, and I'm running to be the next mayor of New York City. As Grace said, Asian Americans are the fastest growing group here in the city, 15% of the population. But it doesn't feel like we have 15% of the representation. Am I right? Yeah! There are 51 city council members in New York City, and there are only 2 Asian American council members. And when I talk to small business owners and parents in the Chinese American, in the Korean American, in the Asian American community, many of us feel like we're on the outside looking in when it comes to city decisions. We're 15% of the population. Our community-based organizations only get 1.5% of the public resources that go to nonprofits that serve our people, and I don't think that's right. We can do better. As mayor, I'll be a mayor for all New Yorkers, but the overriding principle of my administration will be fairness. That if something's happening in one community, it should be happening in other communities, including the Asian American community. And as an Asian American, I know full well the impact of anti-Asian violence and hate crimes that have afflicted this city over the last number of months. So many of us have felt it. Many of us have loved ones and friends who've been assaulted. As your mayor, I will deliver the public safety that our community and all New Yorkers expect and deserve. I'm proud to have been endorsed by the Police Captains Union this week and the firefighters last week. These are the New Yorkers that we will be relying upon to help make us and our families and our communities safe, and I will work hand in hand with them to make sure that our city has the safety that we all expect. When I was growing up, there was a sense in my household, well, first we didn't talk much about politics in my household. So for those of you who didn't talk much about politics, I understand. I was the son of immigrants, and my parents certainly never said anything like, you're going to run for mayor someday, or you're going to run for president someday. It was more like, get good grades, try and get a good job, try and make a place for yourself and your family in this country. But we know now that the Asian American community must become more engaged politically if we are going to see the kind of change that we've been looking for years. And I am so glad that Grace Meng has been an incredible leader in activating so many Asian Americans. I want to be a mayor that activates our community to see politics as something that we must engage in. And we have an historic opportunity right now to make our voices heard, to make our votes count. And if you vote today, if you vote Sunday, if you vote on Tuesday, we can change this city. We can transform the politics of the city and make sure that Asian Americans are at the table now and forever. I got the sense when I was growing up. I've been Asian all my life. That's a John Liu line. But I got the sense, and many of us have had this sense, that there's a ceiling to what you can accomplish as an Asian American in this country. That you're allowed to become this successful, but you're not allowed to become this successful. I got that message in different ways all throughout my life, from my family, from the impressions you get even just turning on the TV as a kid. But I have a vision for all of you here today, that after we win this election, imagine millions of people from around the world flying into JFK Airport next year, and what are they going to see? They're going to see a message that says, welcome to New York City, Mayor Andrew Yang. They drive in on the highway to New York City, what are they going to see? They're going to see a message that says, welcome to New York City, Mayor Andrew Yang. And this is going to send a powerful, unmistakable message that we are just as New York as everyone else, we are just as American as everyone else, and that we can contribute and lead at the same level as anyone else. I want to make that happen, and I need your help, but we need you to vote to do it. Are you going to vote? Thank you. Let's make history over the next several days. We're going to do it. Andrew Yang! 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 And now I want to introduce my friend, Kathryn Garcia. Kathryn and I have gotten to know each other campaigning over these last number of months, and Kathryn will work for the Asian American community and for all New Yorkers. You all have a sense, maybe, of how I feel about different candidates. There are some candidates I do not think should be anywhere near City Hall. One of them, his union endorsed me this week, and that should be all you need to know about him. Yeah. But Kathryn Garcia is a true public servant. She's worked on behalf of New Yorkers for years. She wants to improve the lives of every single one of us. And anyone listening to my voice right now, if you support me, you should rank Kathryn number 2 on your ballot. I hope that Kathryn and I have an opportunity to work together on the behalf of the people of New York City. But that will only be possible if you get out and vote, if you rank me number 1, and then you rank Kathryn Garcia number 2. Will you do this for us? Yeah! Let's deliver the change that New Yorkers have been waiting for far too long. And when Kathryn is about to speak, you'll hear from her. She's going to say rank herself number 1 and me number 2. It's totally cool. As it should be. But Kathryn's going to make a phenomenal fighter for the people. Let's make sure she has that opportunity. My friend Kathryn Garcia.
Andrew, thank you so much, and I am so...
Garcia! 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 Garcia!
Thank you so much. It's great to be out here in Flushing. I am thrilled to be back. And all of this energy, and I hope that means that you are getting out
business in keeping everyone safe on our streets. I got my work ethic from my parents, who were a teacher and a labor negotiator, and at my table was diversity itself. I was adopted, and 2 of my siblings were black and adopted. This is the New York that I know, a New York where everyone has a seat at the table, and that we are getting our kids a great education, that we are making sure that everyone is safe, and that we are absolutely delivering for our business community. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Politics can be a dirty business. It can be a dirty business, but ranked choice voting means it doesn't have to. We do not have to disagree with each other. We can actually say that we like different people, or that we don't agree with them, but I like this one better than that one. So I encourage everyone to go out and make sure they're using their ranked choice, because that is what we are given for this election, an ability to be positive, to talk about the issues. Andrew and I stood very early at a press conference talking about the need for one permit from the city of New York. We were competitors then, we are competitors now, but there are portions of the platform that we agree on and there are portions that we don't. But I need everyone to get out and vote, and I am thrilled to be out here again. And can I just give it up also for the phenomenal Congresswoman Meng. And she is the one who came out and said how she was voting in her ranked choice. So I want to thank her for making me and putting me on her ballot and seeing that happen. So I'm just going to shout out here. I know I'm a little bit in Yang territory, but vote Garcia #1. Thank you so much.
Let's give it up for Kathryn Garcia. Are you all going to get out and vote? Are you going to tell all your friends to vote? Are you going to get all your family members to vote? If we do this, then I guarantee you all, we will win and we will be celebrating come Tuesday night. Thank you all so much. Ladies and gentlemen, to all my brothers and sisters, as well as leaders of the Chinese community, I want to thank you for coming today to make history. All of us Asian Americans in the city of New York have been waiting for a long, long time to vote for Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang will make history. Andrew Yang will make history not only in New York, but also across America. Andrew Yang is a transformative figure. During the 2 years he ran for president of the United States, we Asian Americans were in awe. We were shocked in some ways until he proved himself that he managed to debate in 7 presidential primary debates and raised $41 million. And we were excited, we were proud, and we know history was being made. And today, Andrew is running for the mayor of the city of New York. And I, as the chairman of the Asian American Police Executive Council, as president of the Asian American Police Executive Council, we are of the ranks of captains and above, along with the captains, the Police Captains Endowment Association, 2,500 of us who are captains and above, we endorse Andrew Yang. Because why? We believe he has the character, the integrity, as well as the trust. We do not have to worry about any ethical issues or investigation. And ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Yang is the only candidate who can take on the challenge of public safety. He is the only person who is equipped to lead New York back to economic recovery. He is the only one
who is bringing a breath of fresh air. No more traditional politicians running the city of New York. We don't need another 4 years of the same. We need new leadership. We need innovation. We need new ideas. We need someone who is not burdened with all the political favors and also the backroom shenanigans that infect a lot of the other candidates. And we don't need a mayor who's going to defund the police department. We need a mayor who is going to be effective in bringing real public safety. And with that, I want to close that we Asian American brothers and sisters have an obligation to vote for Andrew Yang, so we are going to be at the seat of power in the city of New York. And Asian Americans have that obligation for ourselves and for our future generations. And I urge all of you for the next 3 days to vote for Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang for mayor! Andrew Yang for mayor! Andrew Yang for mayor!
Okay, folks. So good morning. I am retired NYPD Chief Thomas Chan. I retired last year from the New York City Police Department after 38 and a half years of service to this great city. It has been a great honor and a privilege. I was also an EMT and a paramedic, and I take great pride in that. I am standing here to you today as a lifelong New Yorker, and I am deeply concerned with how the city has changed in a short time. I believe it's heading in the wrong direction. Recently, APEX, Asian American Executives, and also the Captains Endowment Association endorsed Andrew Yang. They did that, and they represent captains, deputy inspectors, deputy chiefs, all the high-ranking members who get the job done to reduce crime. I believe Andrew Yang is the leader we need, and that we don't need another politician in their office, all right? Politicians come and go throughout my career. I've seen them lie to us, and they don't keep their word. I find that Andrew Yang, he said that he will support law and order, restore safety to our city, and he will have the ability to appoint a school chancellor that recognizes and rewards dedication, hard work, and keep our specialized high schools, our AP programs, and programs that focus on excellence on math and science. I ask that all New Yorkers, we are under attack on multiple fronts. Many criminals are targeting Asians for decades. New York City children, there are no other Asian candidates on the horizon. We need Andrew Yang now. Andrew Yang! 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 Andrew Yang!
God.
Nuts.
I need AC.
You want to figure out?
Gang, gang.
Jillian better move the car. You. Hey. Hold.
Yeah, have the van here. I might be behind you.
Mark. They're gonna break off.
Yeah. Where are you parked?
I'm parked across where the
Okay, what we got next? Alright, let's get going.
Let's cross the street.
Oh my god. Fucking sweaty. This is honestly like...
All right, stream. No, Garcia and Yang are traveling to the next event together. Garcia and Yang are now about to do a press conference in Manhattan. So me and Mark got to get to Manhattan. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Wow, there's 404 people watching. I didn't realize it was that big of an event. Jeez. Thank you. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and tune in to our next stream, which is going to be at approximately 1 p.m. on the Mask and More show. And we shall see you next time. Bye-bye.